All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. Of course, we're doing our 5 historic brews first, and we're doing 5 modern brews tomorrow. This is brew number 2 of 10, and the 9 have left Minas Morgul. Yeah, we're doing them in chronological order. The first brew was the Forging of the Ring. We did the One Ring ramp. Anything you missed is on YouTube, folks, so go watch it on YouTube. As always, make sure you give me a follow, like, comment, subscribe. Like the video, helps out a ton. It's free and easy to do. If it's a content creator you like, please like their stuff because it helps them out a lot and it's very easy to do. The 9, the Nazgûl. They're meant for a 1/2 Wraith Knight Death Touch. When the Nazgûl enters battlefield, the ring tempts you.
It is a gift.
Very important mechanic here. So you get an emblem, you see on the right here. And I gotta say, I actually love this mechanic. When I first saw it, I was like, what? There's no drawback to being the ring bearer? That's not very flavorful. But actually, it's super flavorful. So every time the ring tempts you, you add a ability on this emblem you see here and choose a creature to be a ring bearer. And then that creature has all of these abilities. It's also legendary. So there's no downside here, it looks like. However, once you actually play a game, in-game, the flavor of the ring is that that creature is now a lightning rod. So everyone's trying to kill it. Everyone's trying to block it. Everyone's trying to make sure it's not going to be there anymore. And that's what's more flavorful than that, honestly. So the drawback is built into the game, which is super awesome. And I love it. It's really, really cool. So we have a Nazgûl here. There are 9 of them in the deck. And every time the ring tempts you, you put a +1/+1 counter on every Wraith you control. So that's pretty cool, honestly. So it even just by themselves, it's a 2/3 death touch. And if you play a new one, now you have 2, 3, 4 death touches, and so on and so forth. They keep pumping and pumping each other. We're playing, the only changeling we're playing is Faceless Agent, because the rest of the changelings just kind of suck, honestly. But this is a really good card. 2/2 ETB, and then draws a card. I'll draw a Nazgûl, which is great. And then we got to also tempt the ring as well. So we have Sméagol, Helpful Guide, 4/2, 4/3. Beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control of its turn, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, opponent reveals cards top of their library to their reveal a land card. You put it into play under your control, which is kind of cool. Just a 4/2, just a bind card, honestly, for the company. We have Call of the Ring. It's a mana enchantment. Beginning of your upkeep, the ring tempts you. Whenever you choose a creature as a ring bearer, you may pay 2 life and draw a card, which is kind of cool as well. It's a little card draw and a guaranteed source of the ring tempting every turn. And then we have Orcish Bowmasters here. Nothing to do with the ring, just a really, really powerful card.
The time of the Orc has come.
And, of course, Elvish Mystic, and more importantly, Delighted Halfling. This card's freaking great. This card obviously helps us cast our Sméagol Uncounterable. It doesn't really do a ton in this deck besides just being a better Llanowar Elf, so we don't really need color mana, and it's 2 toughness, which is great also, but it's great. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, you get the idea. So, put a lot of Nazgûl in play and go from there, and as simple as that, realistically. I started with an Abzan build with Frodo and maybe Aragorn, but I think that being straight green-black is better. And you can't have too many 3-drops, obviously, because we're playing freaking 9 copies of the Nazgûl. So that's the deck, and let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Colas Apparel, the best Magic apparel out there. You can see, obviously, I'm wearing this shirt right now. Super comfortable, super high quality, and I think I gotta have some Lord of the Rings shirts soon, right? Hopefully, I gotta talk to Cedric about that. But the shirts are great, the designs are great, super comfortable. Again, lots of fun. And check them out, colasapparel.shop. Use promo code JIM10 for 10% off your order. It's me. That's a shirt on TV. That's the shirt that I'm wearing. And check them out, colasapparel.shop. Again, promo code JIM10, 10% off your order. colasapparel.shop. Check it out. Let's go. On the play. Chat. Coming out with me. We got 2 Nazgûl, an Agent. This is great. Let's keep this. Turn 1 Halfling, turn 2 Nazgûl. 9 different arts. Love it. And again, of course, you can play 9 of them in your decks, which is great. So, again, I really, really enjoy that this set is so flavorful. I enjoy that this set is not a very complex set. You know, after March of the Machine, which was like the most complex set of all time with like multiversal legends and flip cards and battles and all this shit going on, having a set that's a little more simple has been awesome. And a lot of the complexity in this set is in the flavor, not in the mechanics, which is played super well and kind of been like a nice refreshing, like, yeah. Magic doesn't need to be 1,000 words per card. So we're going to Nazgûl here. The ring's going to tempt us, so we're going to start doing it. So here's a Nazgûl. The ring tempts you. I'm going to choose the Nazgûl as our ring bearer, I think, right? Yeah, definitely.
It's a gift.
So we now have a legendary ring bearer Nazgûl. Of course, the story should probably be over here. The Nazgûl got the ring, that's it. But, you know, it's not always going to work out flavor-wise. So next we get the Nazgûl again. Go I'm also agented too, but get some Grixis on me. Bowmasters, okay. We're gonna go land, and I guess just Nazgûl again, right? We could like agent and then draw another Nazgûl. So this card draws the most prevalent creature in your deck, and the type is Nazgûl. But I think we just Nazgûl again. So I can loot too. Maybe loot away Smeagol. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just Nazgûl. This also plays around like an Anger of the Gods effect too. So we're gonna have the Nazgûl continue to be our ring bearer, and then that pumps both of them because they each one sees the ring tempt on the other one. Then we attack for a bunch. So like the curve here is not bad, you know. Draw their Nazgûl, sick. So let's discard Smeagol. I think I don't need Smeagol here. So like it's sort of like Pack Rat or like Relentless Rats, where you just like kind of keep playing them and they just kind of die. So Battle Reset, thanks so much. Jack Reset, thanks so much. Crucius on turn 3. Card's very good, obviously, but deck number 1 was Ring Ramp. Again, anything misses on YouTube, and you can watch it on other stuff too. Just play freaking Nazgûl, right? I mean, we're doing it. Ring Bearer is gonna stay put, I think, or. Now, Chapter 3 is whenever it's blocked, it just dies. Put it here, I guess. So, boom, boom, boom!
Good lord. Gigantic.
And we draw... Wait, let me... 3 Nazgûl! Alright, so, opponent play Grixis lands and Crucius, and that is it. So I'm going to cut the Fatal Pushes. Bring in the 4 Thoughtseize, I think. I don't think I want to do anything else. I'm not sure what they're doing yet, so I'm just going to stand pat. We could bring in Freebooters, but maybe I'd go for the throat. I don't know. Smeagol, Scavenging Ooze. I don't know. I'm bringing 2 Freebooters. Maybe we'll shave like... I don't even know, honestly. You got to keep our creature count high, obviously, which we're pretty good at. Could be Archfiend combo. Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows, honestly. I'm just going to bring 1 Freebooter. Whatever. I'm not really sure exactly. We'll have a 5th Thoughtseize in our deck. We'll go from there. Extinction Event is pretty good against us. Yeah, unfortunately. But... Alright. On the draw. Remember, folks, hit that follow button the first time here. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Again, I have a like thing. I keep saying it, but like the more I say it, the more likes we get, and the better the channel does. So the channel's been doing great in the last like few weeks because I keep talking about getting likes. You got a lot more likes. If you like a content creator and you want them to succeed, tell YouTube to make them succeed, because YouTube algorithm is the god we all content creators worship at, because our lives are basically dictated by the algorithm, and you can sway the algorithm by hitting the like button. So do that. Nazgûl, Nazgûl, Nazgûl. Keep. Slam dunk.
I still only counted once.
Alright, so we're gonna go, I guess, Forest Delighted Halfling. How many Nazgûls too many? I think 9 is the answer to that. 9. So might get something here, but whatever. Here's a Nazgûl.
Black Riders.
Ring Bearer, but Nazgûl. The ring tempts you. Pump it up. Power level on this card's pretty busted, honestly. Magma Opus. Alright. Alright. If they have a land Mizium... Mizic Mortars, or whatever, not Mizium, whatever. Sure, that's fine. Alright, so just play another Nazgûl, I think. Then next turn we'll go Nazgûl Thoughtseize. They can't Gear Hulk yet, so.
Black Riders.
2-3. Now it's got 2 chapters on the ring. Yeah, so I haven't seen the movies in a few years. Honestly, a while now. And John's due to watch them, so we gotta find some time to get that going.
Black Riders.
Crucius is here. My favorite Nazgûl arch. I'm not sure. This is pretty good, actually. Expedient, discarding iteration. There's like Grixis control or whatever. Fatal push, sure. So their hand's better this game. Our hand's not as good. We need to draw a company. Let's thoughts. I guess these. Igor resub, thanks so much. There's your Gear Hulk. Alright, so they have a Gold Span Dragon also, but they have Gear Hulk for Opus, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I guess they can Gold Span, it's pretty good too, but alright, take 2. Creature died under your control this turn. Let's play the Nazgûl, I guess. We get to loot now too, so here's a Nazgûl. Pump it up. Ring Bear.
It is a gift.
Can't stop the Nazgûl here. They play a land. They can't play the Goldspan Dragon, which is kind of cool. We get to loot on attacks, which is kind of cool also. Yeah, I remember seeing Lord of the Rings in the theaters. I remember it. I was there, Gandalf. Nazgûl for Crucius. That's pretty damn tempting. They could have a second copy of Crucius, but ooh boy. We kind of need our Nazgûl, and also the looting effect of the Ring Bearer is pretty. Yeah, I'm not gonna block here. Yeah, we just kind of need this in play, I think. So can't lose the Ring Bearer. You discard a land. We draw company. That's gas. All right, so we're just gonna company here, right? Let's attack and loot. Attack, loot skis. Discard Bloom Marsh. And then I guess we'll just cast company, right? Yeah, sure. All right. The search for the 9. We find 2 more companies. A Nazgûl and an Elf. All right, so the Ring Bearer, the Ring Temp's going to keep this being the Ring Bearer. Now we're at the final chapter of the Ring, so they take 4 and then take 3 more damage. And then we'll just, we're going to hold the land, I think. So say go. We're immune to Brotherhood's End. We're not immune to, I guess Magma Opus can't kill the Ring Bearer, but Alright. Alright, Grixis Mage. Shock in and cast Goldspan Dragon. So they have... Oh, if they have a Gear Hulk here, we're screwed. Never thought I'd fight side by side with an Elf. Discard Fable, and they're going to choose Ambitious. So they find a Gear Hulk here, we're screwed. But we draw a Halfling. They're at 9. They can block the Nazgûl. Maybe your end step, creature died. Alright, so let's go attack step. This is lethal, right? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is attack 2. Attack everything. Loot. Didn't draw company. Discard Overgrown Tomb. Alright. The 9 have left Minas Morgul. The 9 have left Minas Morgul. Block this. It dies. Super dead. And now many of your end step, the creature died under your control this turn. So I love Lair of a Hydra here. I think we don't play Smeagol, actually. What kind of wrath could they have? I guess like if they have, we're at 9. Could they kill us here? Probably not. Supposed to play Halfling and buy Giganta. I don't think Smeagol helps very much here, honestly. Made the Elf the Ring Bearer for the yeah. No. Previously, could I have made this the Ring Bearer? Not on this turn. Foresight-wise, maybe. The Ring Bearer does go very, very well on small creatures because it does allow you to make them effectively unblockable, which is also great flavor, too. The Ring mechanic is a pretty sick flavor, I'm not going to lie. Sublime, and I said, what about Sublime Epiphany? So they get to copy this thing, bounce the Nazgûl, attack for this. They have literally infinite mana. So they have an Opus here, we're dead. I think we're fine for game 3 here, if we lose this one, so yeah, they have Opus. Alright, so they have Opus, we're dead. We'll go to game 3. I think we're fine. I think on the play will be fine. So they had a good Anger of the Gods on the, or whatever, Brotherhood's End on the play. So we're going to sideboard. Now we know what they're playing a little bit better also. Bowmaster seems, I'd say, fine here. I feel like Schmiegel's not very good here because they're mostly just killing stuff. I want these freebooters. I think that's it, honestly. Yeah, Schmiegel. The problem is they're going to kill all my stuff or kill it in response to this. I guess not response to this, but they're going to kill it on their turn, maybe too. Yeah, let's try this. Not sure, but did I see they're making a Super Mario RPG remake? I never played that game, so it means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. Glad you're happy though. Oh my god! All right, we're gonna keep. But this is a hand sucks keep scenario. Like, we have a company, which is good. Smeagol also mills them. There's more of a chance to put a Opus in the graveyard for their Gear Hulk, so it's kind of sketch. Find the halfling.
The salted pork is particularly good.
So we don't want to walk headlong into... Oh, that's pretty good, actually. All right, so let's go land. Freebooter. Take a look. And they've got Fatal Push, Brotherhood's End, Fable, Goldspan, Gear Hulk. Just an absolutely gross hand. Sure. I guess their lands are terrible, so that's good for us. I mean, it doesn't matter what we take here, so we kill it anyway, so play this. So we get the company next turn, unless they kill an elf. Untap. Oh. I stood for a good brew and a half. That's good. We draw a Nazgûl. Okay, so we're going to attack for 1 and just say go. Set up for a company. Obviously, we're stuck on lands here a little bit, but if we can just like company 2 Nazgûls and play a Nazgûl, we're probably too big for them, honestly. So let's say go. They probably Fatal Push the Freebooter. Oh, let's see what happens. We want to hit 2 Nazgûl, though. 2 Nazgûl means we're above the rate. All right, so we got a guess company here. All right, so this is a big one. If we hit 2 Nazgûl, then we're going to win. If we don't, we're dead. There are so many creatures in our deck. So many creatures in our deck.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Still a piece of garbage.
Well, that was the match. Now we're going to lose. Freebooter is going to reveal. They drew a 3rd land, obviously. I mean, now we take Brotherhood's End, I guess. Unbelievable. All right. Yeah, that was pretty awful. No doubt about it. They get to go land Fable now. And they've got Goldspan and Gear Hulk. We got another Freebooter. Oh, my God. Oh! All right, let's play a Nazgûl. Let's choose one of these Freebooters as our ring bearer, I guess. God, this is just brutal.
Don't tempt me further.
We're so dead. Wow. Wow. So many hits, too. It's not like we're short on hits or anything, either. We're playing like 29 hits or something, which is almost half our deck. They discarded the Dragon and the Gear Hulk. So hopefully they have their hands super expensive. I mean, we're probably getting blown out here, but we drew another irrelevant. We have land and a bunch of irrelevant cards, basically. This is just killer. Just killer. Move to combat. They have to have like stone nothing here for us to have a chance to win. So we also have this their Brotherhood's End and the Fatal Push here too. So we like can't even play anything, honestly. Alright. Let me just buy Gigantha and say go. If we cast the Freebooter and they just kill this one and they just wrath us anyway. I guess if they have only one kill spell, if I play the freebooter and they kill us in response, then it take. All right, I guess we'll take this. Sure, whatever. Cycle Magma Opus for a treasure, sure. Their hand is okay. Their hand's only Goldspan Dragon. All right, time to shove. Nothing else we can do. Just gonna shove. They have Goldspan. And they've got nothing else. Probably just a 4-4 right now. It's just too good for us, probably. Here's Goldspan on defense. That was pretty good. We drop Faceless Agent. All right, sweet. Let's cast the Agent, leaving him black. We seek a Nazgûl. Lucky. Cast the Nazgûl. The ring tempts us. We keep the ring bearer here, I think. And pump the squads. Attack with the ring bearer. Attack with the Nazgûl. It's a 4/5 death touch with with the 4/5 death touch. Okay. Sorry. Couldn't do it fast enough. Draw and discard a Nazgûl. They're at 6. We need a whiff here, folks. We need a whiffaroni from our opponent. Give him the all whiff ski. That's a whiff. They have an active Fable, but let's draw a company. Lair the Hydra. Sure. If I Leroy, what happens? They block the 3 biggest things. They block 1, 2, 3. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's exactly lethal. Let's get a recount. Hold on. Let's do a little math. They block Nazgûl, Nazgûl Agent. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna loot also? Sure. 6 equals 6? I want you to be honest. How many of you all saw their hand and was like, there's no damn way Jim wins this game? Raise your hand in chat. I want honesty, all right? I want honesty. Remember, folks, schedule, boom, busy week. 10 New Brews today, 10 New Brews tomorrow, Bronze League Friday. Too many games is going to be this weekend. If you're anywhere near Philadelphia and you want to go to an awesome con, go to Too Many Games. It somehow manages to be a huge con with a super mom and pop feel. They got arcades, cosplay wrestling, magic events. I'll be there with CGB, Reed Duke, Voxy, and Lady Lavinius. Unbelievable lineup. Going to be super awesome. The family will be there. It's going to be great. Check it out. And then also Paladar Poker on Saturday night and Paladar pre-release on Sunday night. Both those in the Discord. And let's keep rolling here. More Nazgûl. Sure. Simple, easy, efficient. Find the halflings. Advantage Isamaru. We're playing Isamaru later, folks, but not right now. Now it's Nazgûl time. Cosplay wrestling, yeah. It's as ridiculous as it sounds. Just Spider-Man beating the crap out of Waluigi. Like, no joke. This is what it is. It's pretty funny. All right, Nazgûl, the Nazgûl ride again. Don't come between a Nazgûl and his prey. Alright, so Ring Bearer will stay on the Nazgûl, I guess. And attack for 4. Loot. Draw another Nazgûl. Love it. Just play an Elephants that go. We're just crushing. Very pack ratty, where like you just like keep playing them, and if they can't deal with it, they just die. Skyclave, sure, that's fine. Oops, all Nazgûl. Takanuma. All right, sick. How about a Nazgûl? How about a Nazgûl?
Black Riders.
9's a lot, folks. Yeah. Loot. Your turn. The 9 have left Minas Morgul. I think that schedule's out of date. Just go to Twitter. My pin post is the current schedule. Gotta get that all set up properly. Jim versus CGB cosplay wrestling? That would be pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. This deck rules! It's been called in chat. Isamaru is back. Mary. We're playing Mary later. We have a Mary deck also.
Game. Blouses.
For the Dark Lord! Alright, so we're gonna bring in Go for the Throat. We're gonna shave... I'll be Thoughtseize, honestly. And maybe I'll just have, like, just bring, like, a Canker Bloom or something like that. Just a little extra blocker. And, like, I just don't want Thoughtseize against them, I don't think. And I don't want any more 3s either. Hey, Scavenging Goose, actually. Let's do that. I think one Scavenging Goose is just, like, a fine card to draw into him in the mid-game. So, we have 4 removal spells and then a bunch of Nazgûl. Love it. Can they beat the Wraiths? I don't know. 9! Can they beat the Wraiths? 9. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Alright. Call of the Ring, Fatal Push. No Nazgûl, so we're going to keep this, though. We have turn 1 Lana Rolf, turn 2 Call of the Ring, Fatal Push. That's a Nazgûl. Alright, cool. Pay 2 life, Elvish Mystic. They have Mary here on turn 2. It's pretty good for them. Alright, sure. So, Mary's insane. I actually own the big card for Mary. I won it at Command Fest last weekend. I think the card's freaking great. Here, I'll show you real fast. Check this out. Check this out. You ready? Oh, wrong button. Oh. There it is. Found it. Check that out. It's awesome, right? And pretty cool. I also think Mary's just an awesome card, too. So that's pretty great. Draw Blooming Marsh. Sure. Play this. And... we're going to Fatal Push, Call of the Ring, or we're going to Nazgûl. Could also Go for the Throat, Fatal Push. Changing Outcast is just too bad. When I first built the deck, it was in it, but it's just the card's just too bad. It's just not necessary. So, Call of the Ring tempts us. We make our Elf the Ring Bearer. Fatal Push Mary in the beginning of combat step. That all works. So let's do that. Let's go Call the Ring.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
And then we'll just say go. And then beginning a combat, we're going to Fatal Push the Mary. Oh, if your upkeep, the ring tempts you. They're going to Brutal-Cathar? That's kind of lame. Alright, so we'll kill the Mary. This is fine, actually. We have Go for the Throat and an Nazgûl, so... Take 2. It's funny, I kind of responded to the ring tempting me and killed this to get my Llanowar back, but let's play a Nazgûl here, so... Play the Nazgûl. And... we'll pay 2 life and draw a card? It's kind of risky, honestly, but sure. Chapter 2 Nazgûl. Triple Plaza of Heroes. Winota join our forces. Yeah, our deck is similar to this, honestly. They're going to fire up this Samarge Jam. Wow. That's aggressive. They hit Eomir, Marshal of Rohan. I did not put this card in my deck. 4 mana for a 4/4, Indestructible Haste. Every one of our attacking creatures, electric creatures you control, die. Untap all creatures you control. Is a deck. Oh my god. Alright, so if I block and kill the Isamaru, they untap and have an extra combat step. That's fine, that doesn't actually do anything. I'm sorry, yeah, it deals an extra... It deals an extra 2 damage, but I kill the Isamaru. I think we're dead. So yeah. They do lose their non-human for next turn, though. Yeah, actually, that'd be block here. Block with the Nazgûl. They get extra combat step. They attack again with the Eomir. The Cathar, too? Sure. Alright, so... now we're at 2. And... we're not going to pay 2 life. We'll decline. We can... We have 2 tap lands too. God, that's awkward. We can like Scavenging Ooze, go for the throat. It's rough. So Scavenging Ooze, Bloom. Now play, yeah, Blooming Marsh actually. Then we'll just block with the Mystic and then go for the throat something. Whenever one or more other attacking legendary creatures you control die. So beginning of combat step, I guess. No trigger on Winota because they have 2 humans. So we have like a chance to stabilize here, I think. So beginning of combat step, whenever one or more other attacking legendary creatures you control dies, so block this, kill this. So we're gonna block the Winota. Do I want to kill Winota or Eomir? Probably. I don't know, honestly. I'm gonna kill the Winota, I think. Might have 4 of these, though, in their deck. It's so scary, though. Oh, they have Plaza, too? Oh, Ior's dead. Never mind. Right. Yeah. Actually, we're going to the next game. We gotta kill this, too. Alright, sure, whatever. Yeah, so we'll just, like, do this. I think we're pretty dead here. Plaza's pretty good. We kill this. They use the Plaza. We live, but untap and play a Nazgûl. Yeah, we're just dead, I think. Their draw was a little too good in the play, I think. Untap. They shock in and play a Skrelv. That's pretty good. Alright. Yeah. Alright, game 3. That's fine. Good draw on the play. No worries. And do we want the Thoughtseize? I don't think so. Call the Ring is kind of scary. We're on the play now, though. Our Bowmasters are good, too, honestly, so. It's getting Mary. It's just pretty cool. I'll just say go. I think we're fine. I think we're fine here. Not worried. Not even concerned. Don't doubt the power of the Ring and the 9. Skrell's pretty good. Alright, it's on the play. I mean, I think we keep. Keep or mulligan, folks. What do you think? I think we keep. We just go turn 1 Mystic. Turn 2 double 1-drop into a company. Yeah, we're just going to keep. Alright, sure. That's a weird one, but sure. Oops, all mana dorks. Opponent mulligans. Drawing a land is cool. We have company on turn 3. I'm in. I'm cool with it.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Mystic, go. Live and die by the cocoa. I know, right? Schmiegel. What a freaking jerk. Fragment Reality. There's only 8 1-drops in the whole deck. Here's a Naked Mary. Alright. Draw land. We did draw land. Halfling guarantees that we cast Company next turn. Could just play a Nazgûl. Schmiegel doesn't really do a ton for us right now. Double Halfling is like not. I was gonna play. We are 39% to draw land next turn. Nazgûl is a pretty good blocker. Honestly, double Halfling just blocks the Mary pretty well too. Schmiegel requires a creature to die on our side, which is a little weird. Alright, I'm playing Nazgûl. We draw land or a spell, I think it's fine. So, Ring Temps. Gonna make the Nazgûl the Ring Bearer.
Don't tempt me further.
Land Bruiser, sure. So now you just draw land, which is great. Draw a spell, another Nazgûl. Sure. Are we just like committed to Nazgûling now? Alright, I guess. Oh, if we play a Schmiegel and then a Nazgûl, but that's the live though, you know, like. Alright, sure. Draw a freaking land, please. Thank you. Alright, we can't go to Knight, so I'm going to cast Company now. Agent, Smeagol, or Nazgûl, Smeagol. I mean, Agent draws another Nazgûl, which is good. It also gets pumped up in Nazgûl, too. Yeah, I think Smeagol's relevant, so let's do this. So search for a Nazgûl. We're going to have the Nazgûl, I guess, be the Ring Bearer, sure. Now I have great blockers. 2 good blockers now, which is important. So they can't play out of freaking Bruicathar. Goes to Knight, we draw Fatal Push. Alright, so I can't double spell here, or things get really nasty. Actually, I'm sorry, I guess I can. So I can Fatal Push also. I don't need to, though, so... So let's say go. And now, like, we're just going to say go. Winota would be pretty gross. Here's Esper Sentinel. Sure. If they double spell, that triggers Revolt, and I can get back a Nazgûl. I can get back 2 Nazgûls, actually. So here's Ismar. Sure. So they're going to double spell here. This is going to flip the Brutes back. Target both Nazgûls. So we're going to kill... I want them to re-enter, right? So just let this happen, I think. So resolve. Resolve. Oh, made you go for the throat?
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
How many Nazgûls? So many Nazgûls. So many Nazgûls. Alright, so we're going to Fatal Push one of these. Well, I should full control here, because with the trigger of a stack, I'm going to do it again, right? Yeah, so this is like a Thalia Lieutenant trick here. So we're going to do this. Pay the 1. This is going to resolve. These ETB. Trigger of a stack. I'm going to do it again. Kill this one. So they're all in play. I was having fun! Why do you... Wait, where are you going? I was at... Alright. On the play. Kind of wish I could play against the AI after they leave. I agree, actually. I think for Marvel Snap, that's true also. I would love to see a feature on Marvel Snap and Arena where if your opponent concedes, you can keep playing. StarCraft has that. So when your opponent concedes, you can just go back in the game and keep playing, and like it replaces the player with an AI, so you can just like finish doing whatever you were doing, which is kind of cool. So I would love to see that in both Marvel Snap and Arena. So hands great, keep. Yes, giving the Nazgûl the ring is a little weird, obviously, because they get the ring, it's game over, right? But still. The Nazgûl would have been huge that game. It was 4 triggers pumping all of them, so put them all against a 6. We're going to play a turn 1 halfling. Love seeing the halfling and the Nazgûl working together, a little weird. This is the halfling that the Nazgûl first ran into at the start of the Shire. You know, oh, they're all up in Hobbiton. Freaking, what's the word? Scab, shithead, betrayer, whatever. Selling out freaking... Selling out a Narc? Yeah, you got Narc. There you go. Narking on the freaking hobbits. Oh yeah, they're all but Shire at Bag End. Go check them out. Go get them. Nazgûl. Your turn. We're going to go with Thoughtseize High Flying next turn. I think we'll see what they do, but they're a control deck. I want to get Thoughtseize off. Let's see what's up. Freaking Narkin. Alright, so Nazgûl again and no land. Sure. Let's guess Thoughtseize. Take a little looky, Lou. I feel like we've never drawn Bowmaster at all. It's kind of weird. Cycle the Emperor. Cool card. Thoughtseize you. Their hand is Deluge, Partition, Reprieve, 3 lands. I feel like Reprieve's pretty nasty right now, honestly. Against our company and against our Nazgûl stuff. Oh, Deluge is pretty good too. Alright, so we're going to play another Halfling and attack for 1. And then try and line up company next turn. Wait, so the Nazgûl couldn't figure out the hobbits were in Hobbiton? Fair point. Very fair point. They're from out of town, alright? They don't know what's going on. The hobbits are from Hobbiton. Good stuff. Play a tap land, say go. They have the soul partition up. We draw another Nazgûl of. That's what our deck does. I think we just cast company here. Just let it ride. Yeah, let's just do it. And the Nazgûl are from Nazgûl Town. Yes. There's no Nazgûl here. They're all up in Nazgûl Town. Smeagol. Smeagol and Nazgûl. I actually like this a lot. Let's try Smeagol out here. Bowmasters is cool, but let's take Smeagol and the Nazgûl. So, EDB the ring tempts me. We're going to move the ring bearer over to... I just want to leave it here because make them use the partition. So, and now with Smeagol's and gets lands to play around their stuff, which is kind of cool too. So, there we go with top 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep revealing to hit a land. Cool. I think Smeagol's good. It was just like wasn't really necessary last game. It was kind of weird. Given that we're kind of land stuck here, it's going to be very good this game. So we get a deserted beach and they mill over a reprieve. Reprieve, sorry. Pump the squad. Pump the squad. Attack. They're going to kill us before we attack. Land comes in tapped. Soul partition the Nazgûl. Now cost 4. Plenty more where that came from. Draw land. Not draw land, unfortunately. Puts their land in tapped, right? Yeah, okay, so... Just play an Nazgûl. Yeah, sure. Play a Nazgûl. Make a halfling the ring bearer, I guess. Yeah, Smeagol is a surprisingly good card against Charbelcher decks and stuff like that, which is kind of funny. How would I feel about the Lord of the Rings set in Pioneer Standard? Too good for Standard. Like, the Nazgûl will be absurd in Standard, which is too good. In Pioneer, I kind of like Pioneer being pure of, like, supplemental sets, honestly, so.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
Here's Deluge. So obviously if they have a Wrath here, it sucks. We're attacking for a good chunk of damage. And we have a reload here of more Nazgûl and more agents. We draw a Mystic. That one's gone. Yes, the Nazgûl are very powerful. Again, very similar to Pack Rat. And their power level is very flat, but it's pretty high. You know, so that's why Pack Rat was so good in Standard and worthless in Modern. Because, like, it's always a 7.5. And if Modern's usually at, you know, I'm saying if Standard's usually at a 6.5, it's really, really good. But Modern's an 8, it's not good enough. So, alright, kind of nasty. They have a Divine Purge. We draw Bowmasters. These Nazgûl are all very expensive. I guess we just Nazgûl again. Not having a land here kind of sucks. What's up, James? John Stockton, making it rain. Yeah, alright. Agree the set not being in Standard is a little weird, but it is what it is, you know. I'm playing it historic, I'm having a good time. Well, Master goes face too. Yeah, we're gonna draw land. All of our cards cost 5. Cycle, sure. I think they've drawn... Have they drawn their Djinn yet? Where'd it go? Okay, well, Bowmaster's good against the Fairy, that's good. I milled it, sweet.
No time for a break.
Snapcaster or Siphoner? I don't know, honestly. Untap 2. We draw the land, which is great. Let's go land. Let's play a Nazgûl and leave up our Bowmaster.
Black Riders!
And Ferry's on 5? They're at 8? What do I attack? What do I attack? Alright, nothing. Never mind. Alright, so... Conjure, sure. Oh, right. We have the fourth counter of the thing. Right. So they have tap, sure. I forgot about the fourth counter of the ring. So we had lethal, but obviously they tapped it, so... no draw here. It's a conjure. Oh, it's a draw. I'm sorry. I misread the card. I read the draw as conjure. I'm like, oh, it doesn't actually draw a card. It conjures it, but my bad. So I missed a trigger on the Bowmaster. And they get Jhin, because I already milled over a few Jhins. That's a problem. Alright. That's fine. We say go. I'm going to wait for them to draw off Teferi and then cast Bowmaster, I guess. Sure. So yeah, missed the damage and a mass on the Jhin. They're going to Archmage's Charm the Bowmaster. Damn. Draw off Teferi. Obviously, our Nazgûl are very, very nasty next turn. It's fun if we're going to make this the issue. Actually, everything's so big it doesn't even matter. This can't block a Ring Bearer if it has 5 or less power. That's 3. Can't block creatures with greater power. We drop a Seiju. It's time to start casting these things, I think. So if I Nazgûl, it's still going to have 5 power anyway. They have infinite mana up. I think we're probably dead here. Like, maybe not, but probably. Also, ETB's tapped. Sure. Start Nazgûlin. We have so many Nazgûls already that I think this wouldn't even hit. I'm not sure if it's hit a Nazgûl, but whatever. Ring Temps. Ring Bearer goes here. I played land player on Censor or whatever. Pump both of these. Just gonna attack them. They are both really big. Missing that point on the Bowmaster might cost us. Oh, okay. Gets tried again, eh? You have a Hive too, right? No, there's no Hive. Never mind. Wander.
That's coming
I think we'll be alright though. Eat the Nazgûl. They have to block this if they die.
I am almost
I'm sorry, they got a 1. Oh, I just have everything? Come on! What are you doing here? Fairy draws. Want to draw a land again so we can go Nazgûl Bowmaster?
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Yeah. Might have just punted with the Bowmaster, honestly, so. Take 6. That's probably very bad for us if they attack there, too. So, we're probably super dead, but whatever. Untap 2. Want to draw an untap land here? We don't. So now I can't Bowmaster and play a Nazgûl. So all my cards cost 5. We're super dead here. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're just dead. Let's go to the next game. That's fine. Nax, resub. Thanks so much. 9 months. Reprieve. Alright, yeah. That's fine. Reprieve plays well against with the Soul Partition deck, so that's fine. Obviously, it wasn't a great... Could have played a little tighter, obviously. Could have been better. So bring in Thoughtseize and the Freebooters. And we're going to cut the Fatal Pushes. And shave... maybe 2 Elves. Bowmaster, Freebooter. Call the Ring seems great. Thoughtseize is great. Divine Purge, pretty good, obviously. Trespasser against Callum. It's pretty interesting, too. The problem is, like, we just have so many 3s. You know, like, Divine Purge is fine. I think being able to recast the things is totally reasonable. So, Schmiegel. Schmiegel getting lands is pretty good, I think, honestly. Having the extra mana up to replay our stuff is very, very clutch. The agents, I want all the Nazgûls. I'm just gonna cut some elves. Actually, I don't cut the halflings. They're worse than the elves, so toughness doesn't matter, really. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring in the Trespasser, I don't think. I'm gonna do this. We do have a lot of 3-drops in our deck. Now you have more discard, though. I think we'll be okay. Hit the play. Double Naz. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hand sucks. Keep. No 1-drop or 2-drop. Oh. I think we have to keep, unfortunately. All right. And sucks. Keep. If only we had Cavern of Souls. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, we're like 8, 12, 16, 20, 26, 30. Yeah, we're like 30-something to draw a card that costs 2 next turn, 1 or 2, so. Alright, they mulliganed. Play Forest, they go. Cavern and Historic be fine? Yeah, probably. I'm cool with it. I want Aether Vial too, honestly. Man, Aether Vial Nazgûl? Ooh. Draw another Nazgûl, sure. Alright, I mean, you know, our deck does its thing. And the thing is to cast the Nazgûls. Unfortunately, Reprieve is pretty good against us. Yeah, they got to be ecstatic with how this game is going. They couldn't ask for a better or for a worse start from us. Nazgûl. Alright. I think we just play Nazgûl again. We could try and cast Company, but they can just counter it. I'm going to wait a turn on the Company, I think. Play the Nazgûl. Alright, the ring is here. Probably should actually Shock this land and honestly play around like a sensor effect, but Archmage's Charm, draw 2. Yeah, no 1 or 2 drops is pretty tough here. Rogue Rhythm, 4 years soon, my friend. Thanks for the reset, appreciate it. Alright. In for 2. Just gonna say go here, I think. Gonna shock it too. Just say go. They cast Deluge, I'll cast Company, I think. Does play into a Wrath once I hit a what's it called? Oh, as I just counter it. Hit a Freebooter, obviously would be super great. If I ever draw like a land, you know. Obviously, we would just cast it on their turn, but like, all right, whatever. This kind of sucks, but oh yeah. Schmiegel and a Nazgûl. That's fine, actually. Honestly, the agent's nice too to draw, but I want to get a land for my double drop next turn. So let's get to Nazgûl, Schmiegel. Nazgûl, Schmiegel. Make sure we hit the land. Ring Bearer will be the smaller one. So we get a land. They mill over nothing, really. If they Wrath us here, we get to play double Nazgûl next turn. Divine Purge, sure. I have Ugin, Ancient Tomb, after Historic. Yeah, Ancient Tomb's busted. Like, messed up good. Alright, we get to go Nazgûl. Their hands have been pretty good too. Our hands have been bad. They've hit basically most of their spots in our draw. This game especially was just super unexciting. All right, well the ring is fully powered. We have a lot more gas coming in, and then we keep hitting lands. We get to keep playing these things too, which is nice. The boot. I mean, want to draw lands, but yeah, no 1 or 2 drops. Just we just fell too far behind this game. We'll keep trying, obviously, but. Can't give your control opponent time to cast 2 card draw spells on turn 3 and 4 unopposed. Just too much. Obviously the ideal curve for them, but like if we apply more pressure early, it wouldn't have mattered as much, so. Land 7. Snapcaster Divine Purge. Yo, bro. Heard you like Divine Purge. Alright, so they get to also read their Snapcaster too. That's pretty funny. Alright, so Divine Purge again. Everything costs 5. I only have 6 mana, which is lame. Draw land. That's pretty cool actually. So we can go freebooter. And then play a Nazgûl. Play Schmiegel actually. I'll play Schmiegel actually. Let's take a look at their hand. We see a hand of, oh my freaking god, their hand is absolutely stacked. Alright. Can't ever win, but sure. It's very Deluge, Archmage's Charm. Take the reprieve so we actually cast a spell here. Play Schmiegel. And say go. Yeah, just too slow of a hand. I think he maybe could have mulliganed. It's pretty hard to find a mulligan there, honestly, but it's just very, very hard to mulligan. Like 3 lands, 4 spells, you know, like, and we're obviously just drawing too much stuff too. So they're gonna flashback Divine Purge again, sure. Yeah, just gave him too much time. All right, so Divine Purge again. They get back reprieve. Maybe we can get all 9 Nazgûl into exile. That'd be fun. We draw a land. Cool. So let's cast a Nazgûl. Sorry, cast this first. Play a agent. Yeah, I would hate Cavern Souls in Historic. I think supporting tribal decks is a good place to be. They're always very fun. And we have our Bowmasters, our most populous type. It's so funny. Alright, pay 2, play an Nazgûl. Don't reprieve it, whatever. I think this is like a spot though where like folks are really frustrated because they're like, man, I can't beat the control deck because it's so dumb. But we lost the game on turn 2 and 3 and 3 and 4, and we just like didn't do anything. And then we allowed them to play a draw card on 2, on 3, and a draw card on 4. So their hand's obviously awesome, and they just drew a bajillion cards in the turns who didn't do anything. So if you're applying pressure to your opponent, they don't have time to do that. That's how you beat a control deck. So like, you know, easy to be frustrated, but like a lot of it was just because our hand wasn't great. Here's Teferi. We have our we do have our Bowmasters, which is kind of cool. We probably should have mulliganed, I think. I don't know, like it's a tough mulligan, but all right. So we're going to play another Nazgûl. Let's play another Nazgûl. Sure, play another Nazgûl. Next deck is going to be Jolly Ho Tom Bombadil. Alright, and then we're going to attack with our agent. Try and poke to fairy here. Draw, discard. Discard the halfling. They have Wandering Emperor too. Jeez. But again, they have it all because they draw 10,000 cards this game, so.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Correct. Robin nailed it. The reason why people hate control decks so much is that, like, the control deck spends a lot of time winning because you can't win, but they haven't won yet either. So, like, the game goes really long. But look at this. I'm gonna say go. I'm just gonna see. They have too much stuff. That's fine. So yeah, I mean, this game was lost in the early turns. We just didn't get enough going early. I think, like, matchup wise, obviously Divine Purge is very, very good against us. We have a lot of discard too, though, and the companies are pretty good too. I don't know. I mean, whatever. Well, I wouldn't mind playing again, honestly. All right, so over here on Untapped.gg, where you can track all your games for free, download it for free, Untapped, exclamation point Untapped in chat, or in the link in the description. They sponsor me. Please use the link if you can, so they know that I sent you there. Download it for free. Track all your games like this. Went 2-1, and the deck was surprisingly good. We didn't draw Bowmasters very often, but the reality is that, like, the Nazgûl are just, like, a pretty good clock. Like, they just scale very, very well. Obviously, Company is great. Aegis is great. Smeagol is pretty good. Mana Creatures, Black. It's a very simple thing, but I think Nazgûl are definitely playable in Historic. Modern, maybe, but pretty exciting stuff. Pretty cool deck. So, deck number 2 of 10 New Brews. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Of course, the video is over, but on Twitch, the stream keeps going for brew number 3 coming up. Tom Bombadil. Jolly ho, red boots and all, Tom Bombadil. Let's rock and roll.